Don, well done. Do you think you sent a message tonight?
Oh, I don't know about it. I think we were able to play some really good, strong footy for the majority of the night, and that's how we've been training to play, and it was pleasing that we could come out and do that tonight.
In all your time as an assistant coach and senior coach, how would you rate that third quarter?
Oh, it was a really positive quarter. We spoke at half-time about a few things which, from a coaching viewpoint, and that's all the coaches, we just thought we could tidy up a little bit. We thought we had some opportunities in the first half. We probably just weren't connecting as well as we would have liked and making the most of them. And in the third quarter, things clicked, and it's just a good quarter.
Why did things click?
What's
Did you
that?
change anything, or why did it actually click?
I think it was more just the way we were using the ball. We felt like we were probably maybe a little bit slow at times. We weren't maybe moving the ball often enough to move and shift their defence, and in the third quarter we were able to do that and got some space, and all of a sudden started connecting. And certainly when we connect centre forward with some of our forwards, as dangerous they are, it gives them opportunities.
Your clearances have been under a lot of question, yet tonight I thought that you won most of them. You won other key areas of the game, stoppages and so on. Was that the most pleasing thing about the win? Yeah,
that was fantastic, and all credit to Scott and Matthew Clark, our midfield coach and ruck coach. They've done a lot of work with our mids, and it's fair to say there's been some questions asked of our mids, and I was really proud of them tonight. I thought they came out and played really aggressive, strong footy, contested footy, and got it done at the clearances, which is always going to be important against GWS.
But did you make any changes within that system?
No, it was more down to effort. They brought really strong effort, which underpins everything we want to do, and they were able to do that. Not only win their share, but keep pressure on the GWS guys.
Particularly from a guy like Jared Lyons, who's looking to lock his place into that starting 22, was brilliant from him tonight.
Yeah, look, he was really solid, and he has been, in the games he's played. And again tonight, I think he got his 20 odd and kicked a goal. But he's one cog, and there's pressure on those guys for spots because there's guys outside the team who are banging down the door, so they know they've got to keep performing. And as I said, they got the job done tonight.
There's much you can do at quarter-time breaks and stuff when the side's not converting those opportunities. There's much you can sort of say or advise.
No, I think at the end of it, no one's deliberately missing shots at goal. It was, it's one of those things. As long as we stayed true in the third quarter, I think we kicked 8-2, so it turned around pretty quickly. I think that's just an event for us. It hasn't been a pattern in terms of the season.
How important was the win, Don? Given the 4 losses to pretty good, close losses to really good sides, how important was it to get a big scout in a game like that tonight?
Oh, look, every win's important against a quality opposition, and GWS have shown that throughout the year. They've had some really big wins. That's part of us building in the direction we want to go and the path we're on, and all that just creates some belief, not only within the players and their capacity to play at the level, but also to play the style of footy we want to play, which they believe and can get them as far as they want to go. So that was great, and it was also great for Indigenous round. It was one of those. It's a special night for the Indigenous guys we've got on our list and the guys who played tonight. And in the lead-in there was some discussion from them as to what it means to them, and it's fantastic to see the 3 of them perform as they did tonight.
One bloke in particular, Eddie Betts, in that third quarter in particular. How do you rate a performance like that?
Yeah, look, he's a special player. And he does special things, and that's, I think last week he didn't kick a goal, and everyone's going, oh, what's going on with it? And that's, I've said all year. I mean, the one key thing that we're driving through with our group is it's a team-first approach, and it's a real even contribution. And we see that again tonight. I think Tex got 5, Eddie got 5, others didn't hit the scoreboard, but that's what we want. We want an even contribution, and we want those multiple options.
46 up at the last change. How do you sit there now? How's your comfort level given what transpired in the last quarter?
Yeah, look, the last quarter was causing a bit of angst, I must admit. We were a bit edgy up top, but look, it probably just highlights, and there's some good learnings in the last quarter for us as a team, and we'll look at that. There's some areas there which I think we went away from the stuff that had really put us in a good position at three-quarter time. So, at three-quarter time we're on top in the contested ball, and all of a sudden the last quarter we lost our share. The funny thing is that in the last quarter we still had 14 inside 50, so we still had opportunities. We blew a couple, so there's a few missed opportunities going forward, which, when you look at it and it's sort of 3v1 back inside 50, you'd like to think you could close that play out, and we didn't, and what that did is exposed us to the other end, and to GWS's credit, they kept coming, and we were able to at least hold them off at the end, which was pleasing, but it wasn't good for the ticker.
Injury-wise, how'd you pull up?
Yep, all clear. at this point. So yeah, we'll assess the guys tomorrow morning, but it looks like we're in good shape.
The captain as well. There's been sort of external talk that maybe he needs a rest. Would you suspect that a performance like that tonight, particularly in the first half, is probably evidence that he just needed time out on the park?
Yeah, and look, I've been saying that for the last probably month. I mean, I understand the sort of the interrupted sort of start to the season he had with the toe and what that meant in terms of his ability to train, and he's been able to get continuity now in training and playing, and to me each week he's looking freer and freer and he's moving better and better, and tonight in the first half in particular he's, you know, that's what we know he's capable of producing. So we've been really patient with him, he's been patient with himself, and he's now getting some reward for some hard work, which is great. So
Thanks guys.
Thanks guys.